When life knocks you down, don't just get up. Rise so high that even your failures start clapping for you. Every great comeback in history started with one thing: a person who refused to stay broken. There comes a moment in every life when everything falls apart, dreams shatter, confidence fades, and the world starts whispering that you're finished. But listen carefully, that voice in your heart still beats. It's whispering, you're not done yet. That's where the comeback begins. The comeback is not about luck, it's about willpower. It's the moment when pain becomes your teacher, when failure becomes your training ground, and when your past doesn't define you, it prepares you. Every legend you know, from warriors to athletes, from kings to creators, faced a fall before they rose again. Life doesn't test your strength when you're winning, it tests it when you've lost everything. And the truth is, your greatest power is hidden inside your lowest moments, because only when you're broken, you realize what you're truly made of. There's beauty in the fall, because when you hit the ground, you finally stop pretending. You face reality. You meet yourself, the real you, the fighter, the survivor, the dreamer. That's the moment where you decide, either stay down and die slowly, or rise and rewrite your story. Remember, this pain is temporary, but regret is forever. Every failure can be fixed. Every loss can be turned into a lesson. But the regret of giving up, that never fades. You have two choices: run from the storm or walk through it and come out stronger. Because every storm ends, but the warrior who faces it becomes unshakable. The comeback starts with a small spark, one moment of belief, one decision to fight again. You don't need the whole plan, you just need the courage to take the first step. Maybe right now you feel weak, lost, or hopeless, but you're not defeated. You're just in training. Let me give you a truth. Every comeback starts in silence. When no one believes in you, when everyone has left, that's when the real transformation happens. In those lonely nights, when your heart screams and your mind doubts, that's when warriors are built. Don't expect applause. Your growth will go unnoticed at first. But when the time comes, your success will speak louder than any words ever could. If you want to make a comeback, remember these 3 golden tips. Use pain as your fuel. Don't run from your pain. Study it. Embrace it. Let it sharpen you. Every heartbreak, every rejection, every failure carries a lesson. Learn it. The same fire that burns you can light your path if you control it. Stay consistent, even when no one watches. Discipline is what separates dreamers from doers. You don't rise by motivation, you rise by consistency. Train your mind to keep going, even on the days you feel nothing. That's where transformation begins. Forgive yourself and move on. Don't let guilt or shame chain you. You're human. You'll fall. You'll mess up. But remember, even the darkest night ends with sunrise. What matters is not that you fell, but that you stood again stronger, smarter, unbreakable. Now listen, your past failures do not define your future. The people who laughed at you, they'll soon be the ones quoting your success. The world doesn't remember those who fell, it remembers those who got back up. Don't let one chapter decide your entire story. There's power in the comeback, because it shows that you control your destiny. You are not a victim, you're a creator. The comeback teaches you resilience, humility, patience, and strength. It teaches you that you were always capable. You just needed the fall to remember who you are. Think about every hero you've admired. They all had a moment when everything went wrong. But instead of surrendering, they chose to rise. That's what makes them heroes. And you, too, have that same fire inside. Don't wait for the perfect moment, create it. Don't wait for people to believe in you, believe in yourself first. Your comeback begins today. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. This moment right now is your turning point. You don't need to prove anything to anyone. You just need to prove to yourself that you can still fight. Start small. Take one step. Build one habit. Win one battle a day. Over time, those small victories will stack up, and one day you'll look back and realize you're not who you used to be. You've evolved, you've risen. And when that happens, when the world finally sees the new you, they'll call it a miracle. But you'll know the truth, it wasn't a miracle. It was the result of every sleepless night, every tear, every doubt you fought through. Your comeback will be the proof that nothing can stop a determined soul. So stop waiting for approval. Stop fearing failure. Stop replaying your past mistakes. You've cried enough. You've suffered enough. Now it's time to rise. Not for fame, not for revenge, but for your peace, for your self-respect, for your future. Be the reason people believe that comebacks are real. Be the story that inspires others to rise. Because one day, someone will hear your name and say he didn't give up, he made it back. And when that day comes, you'll smile not because it was easy, but because it was worth it. You'll realize that everything you went through was leading you here. The pain, the silence, the struggle, it all shaped you into someone unstoppable. You are not your failure. You are not your pain. You are not your past. You are the comeback that no one saw coming, but everyone will remember. So rise again. Speak less, work more. Let your success scream so loud that the world will never forget your name. Because this is your time. The time to rebuild, to rise, to conquer. The time to become who you were always meant to be. Every comeback has a secret ingredient, faith. Faith that somehow, some way, things will turn around. Even when everything seems impossible, faith is what keeps your soul alive. You might not see the path now, but if you keep walking with faith, one day the light will appear. Because life always rewards those who refuse to quit. You have to understand, success doesn't come from never falling. It comes from never staying down. Every time you get back up, you're training your mind to become unbreakable. That's why the strongest people are not those who never cried, but those who turned their tears into power. Sometimes, your comeback won't be loud. It won't have music or celebration. It will be silent, just you, your thoughts, and your grind. You'll wake up early when no one's watching. You'll work when everyone else is sleeping. You'll sacrifice comfort, fun, and ease. And that's what will build your foundation. Let me give you another powerful tip. Detach from the past version of yourself. Don't carry the old you into your new journey. The person who failed cannot be the same person who rises. Change your habits, your mindset, your circle. Surround yourself with energy that pushes you forward, because you can't heal in the same environment that broke you. Remember, comebacks aren't about proving others wrong, they're about proving yourself right. It's about looking in the mirror and saying, I can do this. It's about breaking your limits, not just once, but every single day. There will be days when you'll want to give up again, days when everything feels heavy, but that's the sign you're close. Growth always hurts before it transforms you. The pain you feel today is shaping the strength you'll use tomorrow. And yes, people will doubt you again. They'll laugh, they'll gossip, they'll call you crazy. Let them. Don't waste energy explaining your vision to small minds. Just keep working in silence. When your comeback arrives, the noise will silence itself. Tip number 2, fall in love with the process. Most people quit because they want results too fast. But comebacks take time. You have to fall in love with the grind, with the early mornings, with the discipline, with the progress no one sees. The process is painful, but the outcome is beautiful. You're rewriting your destiny, and that takes patience. When you start again, your body will resist, your mind will doubt, and your emotions will scream. But remember, pain means you're growing. Keep going. Every rep, every step, every small effort counts. There's a quote, "The comeback is always stronger than the setback." And it's true. Because setbacks show you your weakness, but comebacks reveal your strength. Without the fall, you'd never learn to fly. Without the dark, you'd never appreciate the light. So instead of hating your failure, thank it. Thank the heartbreak, the rejection, the betrayal, because all of it forced you to evolve. Those moments broke your ego but built your soul. They taught you things no success ever could. Your comeback will not happen in one day. But every day, you'll become a little bit stronger, a little bit wiser, a little bit more unstoppable. And one day, you'll wake up and realize the pain that once destroyed you has now become your armor.